Hi, I'm Laura from Meadowlark Violin. I teach online violin lessons, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get a relaxed bow hold. So a lot of students come to me with a bow hold that looks something like this, or like this, or like this. And I think one reason why a lot of people have bow holds that look something like this is that we're taught to form our bow holds one finger at a time. This finger goes here, these two go here, curve your pinky. Or maybe you were even taught the bunny bow hold, where you have your two front teeth, you make your bunny ears, and then you put them down. And you always end up with something like this. So I want you to stop thinking about your bow hold one finger at a time. I want you to think of them how they all work together as a whole. So if you look at a relaxed bow hold, you're going to notice a couple things. So notice first that my fingers are pretty much equally spaced. They're not too close together. They're not too far apart. You'll notice my thumb. It is curved a little, but it's not bent too far one way or the other. This is just the natural curve that exists in my thumb. You'll notice also the pinky. It's the same way. It is curved, but it's not bent too much one way or the other. Another thing to note about your pinky, if you're having trouble with it, remember that your pinky is shorter than the other fingers, so it makes sense that your pinky is going to rest or just sit on top of your bow. All right, so to practice getting this relaxed bow hold, what I want you to do is hold the bow with your left hand up here in the upper half, all right? And we're going to form our bow hold right here in the middle. Don't worry about the frog right now. So first, just shake out your right hand. Get it very relaxed. Make sure there's no tension at all in your wrist or in your fingers. And then when you're ready, you're going to flop your fingers up on the stick and let your fingers dangle over. So don't think about making a bow hold. Just flop your fingers up there. All right. So now you'll notice that my fingers are naturally spaced. I'm just going to take my pinky and rest it on top of the stick. Now I'm going to take my thumb and kind of put it where it naturally falls. For me, it's right across from 2 and 3. And there is your bow hold, right? One thing to keep in mind is that everybody's hand is different. So you don't want to try to make your bow hold look just like mine or just like someone else's. What you're aiming to do is finding that perfectly naturally relaxed state where your bow hold just forms naturally. So think about it when you're just have your hands hanging by your side, or you're talking with your hands, or you're walking down the street. Your hand is going to be naturally relaxed. You probably don't walk down the street with your fingers really close together or really far apart, or your thumb bent at some weird angle. So find where your hand is relaxed. Pay attention when your hand is relaxed. What does it look like? How are the fingers curved? And practice that on the bow hold. So once you get used to practicing flopping it up like this, then you can also practice sliding it up and down the stick to make sure that you're not gripping anywhere. And you'll also notice I never call it a bow grip because you're not gripping the bow. You're just holding it. You're actually really kind of balancing it between the middle two fingers and your thumb. So if you're gripping it all, this is going to be hard to do. So just slide your hand up and down the stick. And then when you're ready, you can just slide it all the way down until your thumb hits the tip of the frog right there. So if you're having trouble with your bow hand, if you're having a lot of tension issues, don't try to overthink your bow hold. Just get your hand relaxed. Try to find that natural state that it exists in. Practice flopping it up and remembering what it feels like when it's very relaxed. I'm Laura from Meadowlark Violin. I hope you enjoyed this, and happy practicing.